The Never Never Nest. Characters: Jack and his wife Jill, Aunt Jane, and also Nurse. Scene: the lounge of Jack and Jill's villa at New Hampstead. The essential furniture consists of a table on which are writing materials, and 2 chairs. As the curtain rises, the lounge is empty, but Jack and Jill come immediately, followed by Aunt Jane.
Hi Jack and Jill.
Hi Aunt Jane. What a pleasant surprise.
Hi Aunt Jane.
Hi Jack.
Welcome.
And this is the lounge.
Charming, charming. Such a cozy little room. And such pretty furniture.
We like it. You know. Handy place to sit in. Listen to the radiogram.
Oh, have you got a radiogram as well as a car and a piano?
Why, of course, Aunt Jane. You simply must have a radio set nowadays.
And it's so nice for me when Jack's away at business. I even make him move it into the kitchen, so that I can listen to it while I cook.
Sit down, Aunt Jane. You must be tired, and we have shown you everything now.
What do you think of our little nest, Aunt Jane?
I think it's wonderful, my dears. The furniture and the car and the piano. And refrigerator and the radio, what is it? It's wonderful, really wonderful.
And we owe it all to you.
Yes, Jack. That's what is worrying me.
Worrying you, Aunt Jane?
Yes. That check I gave you for your wedding present. It was only £200, wasn't it? I didn't put 2,000 by mistake.
Why, no, Aunt Jane. What on earth made you think that? Well, that's all right.
But I don't altogether understand. This house, it's very lovely. But doesn't it cost a great deal for rent?
Rent? Oh, no, we don't pay rent.
But, Jack, if you don't pay rent, you'll get turned out into the street. And that would never do. You have Jill and the baby to think of now, you know.
No, no, Aunt Jane. You misunderstood me. We don't pay rent. Because the house is ours.
Yours.
Why, yes, you just pay £10. And it's yours.
You see, Aunt Jane. We realized how uneconomic it is to go on paying rent year after year, when you can buy and enjoy a home of your own for £10. And a few quarterly payments, of course. Why be Mr. Tenant, when you can be Mr. Owner?
I see. Yes, there's something in that. Even so, you must be getting on very well, to keep up a place like this.
Oh, he is Aunt Jane. Why, only last year he had a 5-shilling rise. Didn't you, Jack?
Of course, that was nothing really. I'm expecting 10 this Christmas.
Jack, I've just thought of something. That car, is it yours?
Of course it's ours.
All yours?
Well, no, not exactly all.
How much of it?
Oh, I should say the steering wheel. And one of the tires, and about 2 of the cylinders. But don't you see, that's the wonderful thing about it.
I don't see anything wonderful about it.
But there is Aunt Jane. You see, although we could never buy a car outright, we can enjoy all the pleasures of motoring for a mere £5 down.
And the rest by easy installments, I suppose.
Exactly.
Exactly. And what about the radio, what's it?
Well, that's the...
And the piano?
Well, of course.
And the furniture?
I'm afraid so.
I suppose all you own is this leg.
Well. No, a matter of fact, it's that one.
And the rest belongs to Mr. Sage, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to sit on Mr. Sage's part for anyone. Now, tell me, how much do all these installments come to?
Well, actually to £7.08 and 8 pence a week.
Good heavens. And how much do you earn?
As a matter of fact, that is £6.
But that's absurd. How can you pay £7.08 and 8 pence out of £6?
Oh, that's easy. You see, all you have to do is to borrow the rest of the money for the payments from the Thrift and Providence Trust Corporation.
They're only too glad to loan you, Aunt Jane. Is anything the matter? Would you like to lie down?
Lie down. Do you suppose I'm going to trust myself in a bed that belongs to Mr. Sage? Or Marks and Spencer? Or somebody? No, I am going home.
Oh, must you really go?
I think I'd better.
I will drive you to the station.
What? Travel in a car that has only one tire and two thingamies.
Well, of course, if you feel like that about it.
Now I'm sorry if I sounded rude. But really I'm shocked to find the way you are living. I have never owed a penny in my life. Cash down, that's my motto. And I want you to do the same.
She opens her handbag.
Now look, here's a little check I was meaning to give you, anyway.
She hands it to Jill.
Suppose you take it and pay off just one of your bills. So that you can say one thing at least belongs to you.
It's very nice of you.
Now I must be going.
I will see you to the bus stand anyway.
Goodbye, Aunt Jane. And thanks so much for the present.
Goodbye, my dear.
Jack and Aunt Jane go out.
£10.
Then she hurries to the table, addresses an envelope, endorses the check, Queen slips it inside with a bill, which she takes from the bag and seals the envelope. Then she rings the bell. In a moment the nurse comes in with the baby in her arms.
Oh, nurse, I want you to run and post this for me. I'll look after baby while you're gone.
Certainly, madam.
She hands the baby to Jill, takes the letter, and goes. A second later Jack comes in again.
Well, she has gone. What a tartar. Still, she did leave us a bit on account. How much was it?
£10.
Phew, that's great. We can pay off the next 2 months on the car with that.
I'm afraid we can't.
Why ever not?
You see, I've already sent it off for something else. Nurse has just gone to post it.
Well, that's all right. Who have you sent it to?
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin, what on earth possessed you to do that?
There, now you're going to be angry with me.
I'm not angry. But why waste good money on the doctor? Doctors don't expect to get paid anyway.
But you don't understand.
Understand what?
Why? Just one more installment and baby's really ours.
She is holding out the infant, a little pathetically, as we black out. The end.